back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This will be your monthly intuitive tarot reading for September. Can you believe it, Aquarius? September already, although I don't normally like to tick off the time, but 2020 is one year that I'm probably going to be fairly pleased to see the end of. Guys, let's get started. We've got plenty of cards to get through here. Aquarius, I'll begin with the Rider-Waite, where I will choose you an overarching theme or energy. We'll then go to the oracles before getting out your tarot story. Here it goes. Oh, I actually thought it was the King of Pentacles. It is the Empress. Wow. You know, the Empress, guys, really is the biggest card of possibilities in the tarot. And she is the energy that wants to birth into this physical realm your desires. So what is it you've been trying to manifest? Is it a new relationship? Is it a new job? Is it a greater, financial resources? The Empress is the card of blessings, of abundance. She's a very beautiful energy. She does stand for fertility as well. So yeah, I've got the Death card at the bottom of the deck as she comes out. Maybe some of you have cleared the slate for new creation, and the Empress is going to help you get that off the ground. Let's go to the Sacred Power reading cards. Get a couple of these out. That one's poking out. I'm taking it. Purification. Now that can be, physical purification with being more mindful of your diet, your body, your exercise, your water intake, or it can be purifying your life by purging what doesn't align anymore. Very much the Death card energy, purifying out, clearing the slate so that you can, welcome in the new with the Empress. Divine consciousness. Well, some of you might be going through an awakening or a part of the ascension process. I kind of believe that we all are at the moment, actually, to be honest. And, maybe this is through the fact that you have been purifying your life. And whether that is the physical or, purifying situations in your life, I really do believe that that can increase our consciousness, especially if you have gone through challenges and endings and that kind of thing. Like that is like rocket fuel for spiritual awakening, guys. Okay, going to the Work Your Light Oracle to get a card from this one. The Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Can we just get a look at that for a second? Aquarius, very similar concept here, isn't it? Ascension, upgrading, moving into a more, a place of being more enlightened. Obviously there's scales to that, but what the Spirit is really saying to you here is that you've been training for this for lifetimes. You decided to come here as a soul down to the 3D plane of Earth in this time to be part of this great awakening, to be part of this great age of light that we are moving into. And the thing is that the universe only gives us, what we can handle. We are supported, right? You are a divine being. So it's a really beautiful confirmation, a really beautiful reminder there, Aquarius. Wow, okay. Let's get your Yogic Path card before we go to the tarot story. Kind of intrigued to see where this all goes now, Aquarius. That one's coming out. Bhakti, beautiful. So Bhakti really is the energy of devotion, guys, and it really says that you have really devoted yourself to something greater than yourself. It can be your body, greater than yourself, your body, your possessions, or your divine desires. I really can't talk today. And it says that there is a sense of dedication to the divine. So maybe some of you have been manifesting, maybe some of you have been talking to your angel spirits and guides, right? And, here we have the fact that, maybe that is why you're going through this kind of shift in divine consciousness, because you've really had that perseverance to maybe your meditation practice, to gratitude, to kindness. Really beautiful energies. Alright guys, that's sounding all very spiritual, and maybe the cards that come out will be just all the practical ones. Let's see where it goes. Aquarius, I'm going to begin by choosing the card for your recent past or current position. Justice. Well, there you go. That is a very practical energy. Oh, High Priestess. This is your blocks or challenge. We'll pull now for your advice from Spirit or Tarot. We have got the Two of Pentacles, two number twos side by side. Outcome, future position, we have got the Ten of Wands. Right, completion energy here. I've got the King of Swords, your card, Aquarius, at the bottom of the Rider-Waite. So let's clarify this. Clarifying the Justice energy for you. We've got the Two of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Three number twos, guys. It's a new path, new decisions. Let's clarify that was just it. Oh gosh. High Priestess clarified with the High Priestess. I'm going to grab another one for that. Gosh, it really wants to come out. Oh, Ten of Swords, guys. There's lots of tens coming out at the moment. So let's clarify. I was fumbling the cards. The Two of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. And let's clarify the Ten of Wands. Five of Wands and Eight of Wands. Okay, well, change to overcome that conflict. Okay, Aquarius, let's jump in to the present energies. Justice, Two of Swords, and Ace of Pentacles. Right. I mean, justice generally comes into a reading when a change or modification needs to happen in a situation in order to restore balance. We do have a bit of a theme of balance in this reading. We've got the Two of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. They're both energies of, gaining a greater sense of balance. So the justice energy, has there been a situation in your life that has been out of balance? Guys, this is a general reading, so you'll need to apply it to your situation, but obviously it can be a relationship, it can be a workplace situation where it hasn't been fair and equitable and just. Some of you might have, had karmic injustices happen to you. Some of you might be in that at the moment. But just to say something's got to give, there's got to be a change, right? And it can be, there can be legal proceedings. This can relate to divorce or separation. We've got two number 10s in this reading, so we can see that you are being encouraged to move towards a completion in a situation. So that could be the justice that, that you're seeking here. You need to complete a situation, and that's going to give you that justice. Now, we have the Two of Swords here, right? And the Two of Swords can be about weighing up options, right? Weighing up options on how to move forward or how to bring justice to the situation. It can be a card of, getting ready to walk a new path, but at the moment you're sort of a little bit torn as to which direction to take. Its traditional meaning is, it's a card of decision making. And it's a decision making that we feel a little bit blinded in it, and we can often feel blinded by our emotions. So the key when the Two of Swords comes into a reading is to make a decision from fact and logic and intuition, but not to let our emotions overcome us. And if this is a justice situation and a legal situation, then absolutely we need to make sure we have all the information well organized. We don't get overly, emotional, that we, really do what's right when it comes to that sort of thing. Because there could be money involved, Ace of Pentacles. This here can mean a few things. It means there is a new beginning here to be had. There could be a new opportunity that comes after this justice situation, after you stepped onto the new path here, Aquarius. But this is also could be that there is money involved in this justice situation, which is why it's really important to make sure that we have all the information and that we are, doing things properly, because, we're dealing with assets here, potentially homes, money, resources, all of that kind of thing. So yeah, that's just a reminder to be meticulous. Some of you might be dealing with a Libra energy as well. But ultimately, justice is a card of victory, but it's a victory that comes to the person it should, not the person that wants it. So that's why we want to make sure that we are, doing everything correctly there. Now, the blocks or challenges, double High Priestess and the Ten of Swords. Right, a couple of things here. The blocks or challenges might be resisting an ending or a completion with the Ten of Swords. Now, the Ten of Swords can be quite a painful ending, so of course we often do resist that. And what I'm feeling here with the High Priestess is that there could be a real fear of the unknown. What's on the other side of this situation? And I can see here that there is maybe a fear of being out of balance, or maybe losing control in a sense. But with the justice in the reading, it's saying that this kind of has to come to pass, this situation, right? The Empress wants to bring new possibilities to you, but first of all, you need to be finished with the old. Now, the Ten of Swords can also talk about betrayal or deception. So some of you may have been deceived, or, like I said, had a karmic injustice done against you. But the High Priestess says, well, look, all will be revealed. All will be revealed and all will work out as it's meant to. She can often be the timely messenger of information that may have been suppressed or retained or kept secret or hidden. She can reveal those mysteries. So I wouldn't be surprised if something comes out that, is the final piece where it's like, okay, now it's done, now it's over. But it could be something that's hurtful as well. So just to be mindful of that, right? Spiritual Tarot is also saying that one of the blocks or challenges might be that you're not listening to your intuition. So we really want to tune in, coming back to that Two of Swords energy, not so much from an emotional place, but really tuning into the intuition, listening to those gut feelings, or the visions, or even our dreams and things like that. What is coming through? Pay attention to what is behind the scenes when the High Priestess is coming in a double hit like this. And with all the number 2s in this reading, we've got 4 of them. You might want to look up the angel number for, triple 2s or 4 2s as well. I feel like the situation does involve partnership energy. So it's you and one other person in particular. It could be your romantic partner, a work partner, or something like that. So that's what I'm feeling. Don't resist the ending. Tune into your intuition. Okay, so the advice from Spirit or Tarot is 2 of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles. Well, for a start, it is stay grounded, right? If you can, try and get both feet on the ground, stay grounded, keep your cool while you're going through the situation. The 2 of Pentacles can also be a indecisive energy. Be really clear on where you stand with the situation, and try not to be in two minds or coming across as incongruent or not in alignment. So be very clear on your position and where you stand. The 6 of Pentacles is, again, it's a big card of balance and giving and receiving. It could also mean that you are actually going to be financially rewarded out of the situation as well. Maybe coming out of a situation where the money was withheld in a legal situation and now it's being released and coming to you. That could be one reading here of that. So yeah, but ultimately Spiritual Tarot is saying keep your cool, keep grounded, keep your pentacles in the air, don't drop the ball here. It's time to focus and concentrate, right? King of Swords, you are the King of Swords. It's time to focus and concentrate and have, that ultimate clarity. And try not to take too much on this month to overwork yourself, because it's saying there that could have you come unstuck, right? We want to really stay focused and in a good place here. So that's what I'm seeing with those two cards there. Now, the near future outcome position, I've got all the Wands energy. 8 of Wands, 5 of Wands, 10 of Wands. Yep. Okay. So don't resist the completion is what I'm going to say here, Aquarius, right? If we resist the completion, we sit in the 5 of Wands, the energy of being challenged, stressed, tense. It really is that kind of energy. It can be competitive energy as well. Maybe if the other person in the situation might be trying to sort of compete with you in some way. But, you know, together the 5 of Wands and the 10 of Wands says to me, you know, heavy burden, stressful, a lot to carry, weight on your shoulders, need to let it go. Need to let it go. The person that carries the 10 Wands can't really see anything else because their vision is clouded by this situation. So what it's really saying here, Aquarius, is that the big change that you're looking for, the big positive changes, 8 of Wands, may not come in until you really finish and release and tie up the loose ends in this situation. So bringing it to completion so that other pathways can open up for you, and that might be when you fully step onto that 2 of Swords path that we saw at the start. Time to release the burden, to lighten the load. Now, the 8 of Wands here. 2 of Cups was behind that, guys. Another 2, that's your 5th number 2 in this reading. The 8 of Wands can be swift change. So I feel like as soon as you sort of release the situation, release the tension of it, bring it to completion, and some of you could be getting a verdict of a legal situation this month too. But it's when you make that conscious effort to release it, that's when things begin to change, and change quickly. The 8 of Wands is swift change. It can be communication that comes in, you know, through a phone call or social media or email. This could actually be the verdict of the situation coming out, whether it's legal or not, or whether it's just a communication that gives you the final outcome, the final resolve, and then it's like, I can breathe a sigh of relief. I can finally put these wands down and get on with being happy again. So that's what I'm seeing here. The King of Swords is your energy, Aquarius, and it shows you in a position of power and victory. So I really feel that the victory is yours. The King of Swords is about seeing the big picture. You know, maybe a message comes in, 8 of Wands, that allows you to see the big picture, to feel victorious, to release the stress or tension of the situation. And there could be a really honest communication that needs to be had with the King of Swords as well. You know, finally cutting through this, setting boundaries for yourself. And ultimately, this verdict, this news, whatever it is that comes in, it's going to transform the situation and transform you. The butterfly, you know, transformation. So I feel like the victory is yours, and, you know, that's the 8 of Wands is going to be maybe that message or change that comes in to bring that to you. And then I feel that after that, you can just get back to happy partnerships. You know, if the situation involved a partner, you're either going to be moving on to happier partnerships, or, you know, it could even be a resolution of a current one here. I mean, together this combination for some of you also says getting together and potentially, you know, having children as well. But the Empress is saying, you know what, rest assured, you know, your blessings are coming, your abundance is on its way. Whatever you want to create after you've cleared the situation, she is going to help you with that. And what you are trying to create, Aquarius, could be, you know, a beautiful, drama-free, happy partnership. So that energy is here as well. But ultimately, the Empress will guide you, and she really is that energy of, okay, anything is possible this month. Deal with the situation, and then anything is possible beyond that. So Aquarius, I'm going to leave it there. I do hope you enjoyed the reading. Keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective, so it won't be everyone's message, but I'm sure there is something in it for everyone. If you are called to share, please do leave me a comment. I read each and every one and I'm trying to respond to as many as I can. Helps me get to know you guys and connect with the energies, and I will see you back here throughout the month for plenty more readings.